So I just finished watching the Roman centurion get brutally massacred by the Rajput warrior. I don't know, what are my thoughts and opinions regarding this one? Well, here's how it is. If this had been army upon army, the Rajput warrior would have been utterly, completely destroyed. I don't care what anybody says on that. That is plain, simple fact. The Romans once held the most powerful empire in history. They had a massive army. There is no way those guys could have won army on army. However, one on one, that makes a whole lot of sense. The Rajput warrior has some pretty amazing weapons, I have to say. I don't think the little ribbon sword was a very good weapon. I don't think that really long sword was a good weapon at all. I mean, I didn't like it when they gave the edge to that big sword over the Roman gladius. I did not care for the style in which the man wielded that sword at all. I thought it was stupid. I mean, you got this huge sword with from what I saw, a very blunt looking edge, and you're just going to swing it around with two hands like a ballerina. What's that going to do? I mean, the way he left himself open, it was ignorant. I'd rather have a huge shield and a short, quick weapon than spinning around a huge sword. And once more, a ribbon sword? A little whip sword? That didn't even hardly do anything. I mean, of course the spear got the edge over that. What I did think was really stupid was the scorpion? What the heck? I mean, what kind of guy is going to bring a huge, gigantic wooden crossbow out in the middle of the woods and just wait till one guy appears out of nowhere? I think that weapon was a complete waste of time. I think it was a complete waste of slot. I think it was stupid. But aside from that, the Rajput warrior was pretty impressive, especially the way those gauntlet things, the car, or whatever they are, the way they just ripped through the chainmail armor. I've never seen anything like that in my life. That was just amazing. And they had the guy who looked surprisingly a lot like Robert Downey Jr., just impressed. I mean, I thought it was kind of funny. At first he was all like, well, I bet this can't get through, and all of a sudden he was like, oh, well, this is a very impressive weapon. But like I said, there is no way these guys would have been able to beat the Roman army at all. But one guy upon one guy, especially for bringing that giant crossbow out in the middle of nowhere, well, he pretty much deserved it. But aside from that, this would have never happened. The Centurion would have definitely won. And the Rajput would have been utterly crushed. That's all I have to say on that. I didn't cover last week's episode because I didn't feel like it, but that is one thing that I will not be doing again. I will continue to watch this great show and make an update weekly. Thank you for watching. See you around.